How's it going, people? Simon Slappy here, and this is your complete full run guide to the Tirannwn Elite task set, or the Privilinus Elite task set, either way. So what do you need for this then? You need at least one level 99 skill or a quest point cape, you need 95 Dungeoneering, Slayer and Thieving, and all your other skills need to be 90 plus. Quest requirements: you need Blood Runs Deep, a Branches of Darkmire, the Elder Kiln, Fate of the Gods, Plague's End, and Regicide complete. Item wise, you need a Garage card, an Elder Seed, or you've planted an Elder Tree within Privilinus. You need an Attuned Crystal Weapon Seed and 2000 Harmonic Dust, one Ranging Pot with 4 doses, a Super Ranging Pot with 4 doses. You need the Make Grand Ranging Potion recipe, 9 Balls of Wool, the full Tirannwn Exoskeleton set, the Crest of Seren Override, and all the equipment needed to reach Wave 15 or above in Gold and Platinum Rush of Blood reward version. Recommended wise, I recommend you bring along a Crystal Teleport Seed with some teleports and your Ring of Kinship, just to make life a little bit easier while doing these elite tasks. So with that said, let's get into it then, shall we, people? So starting off, you want to come to the arse entrance of the Tirannwn area, the giant little gate thing, directly west of Ardi. And you want to make your way in, and you want to follow the path up until eventually you start to hit the little agility shortcuts, and you want to start crossing all of those. So this is where the first one is, just after the branch. You climb up this little hill and you go down here, and almost directly opposite it, a little bit to your west, is the next one. Go ahead and climb up that. And I do believe one of these two should give you the task complete. If not, then it is this next one. Just follow the pathway down towards the south, and keep on heading down, and eventually you'll hit the final little agility shortcut here. And just go ahead and climb up this, and this will definitely give you it. So once you've gone over these, you should have a task complete somewhere between doing all 3 of these. And that is pretty much it. So that is the first task done, just for going across some shortcuts. Like we said, nice and easy, innit? So hopefully you brought along your Teleport Crystal Seed. If you did, go ahead and teleport to Privilinus in the Kidan section. If not, home port to Privilinus and make your way to the Kidan sections over on the east side. And from here you want to enter the outside of the Max Guild. This is where you'll need 199 or the quest point cape in order for entry. And if you haven't unfilled any of these little flagpoles yet, now is the time to unfurl it. However, if you've already unfurled them all, like myself, then all you need to do is simply go to your emotes and jump for joy whilst just standing inside the garden. So if you haven't unfilled it, simply unfurl it and that'll be task complete. If you haven't filled them all already, then just simply jump for joy in the garden and you'll complete the task. And there's the second one done. Nice and simple, isn't it? So once you've done that, make your way back outside, and you want to go a little touch to your north, still inside the Kidan section, and in this little building here you will find a loom. Go ahead and jump on that, and you need to make yourself a level 90 milestone cape. So click on the loom, change the little tab drop down to milestone capes, create the milestone cape 90, and that is another task complete. So from here then you want to run north and make your way into the Crewers section, and if you have your Elder Seed, then you'll want to be planting your Elder Seed. And ideally you want someone to look after it, which I do believe is 25 Morchella mushrooms is the requirement for it to be looked after. If you've already planted it, no worries, check the health if you need to. If not, just simply chop it. All you need to do here is simply get 1 log from the elder tree which you've planted within the Crewer section and cut it into a short bow. You do not have to string it, you simply need to cut it into a short bow. Additionally, if you haven't already, this will unlock you the Of the Crewist title. So there is the log. As soon as you obtain a log from your elder tree, as I said before, just cut it into a short bow, and there's it. Not much to it. If you do have to plant it though, you will be waiting a few days in order for it to actually grow, but yeah, it's fairly straightforward, let's be honest. So once you've done so, that'll be another task done. Happy days. So from here you want to make your way south and follow the main pathway all the way around into the southeast corner to the Tirannwn section. Alternatively, you could just use your Elder Crystal, your Crystal Teleport Seed and teleport straight to the Tirannwn. All you need to do for this little section is equip all 4 pieces of the exoskeleton suit, so the helm, body, legs and gloves, and you simply need to thieve from one of the Tirannwn elves. So it's nice and easy, not much to this one. Just simply equip the set and steal from someone. As soon as you steal successfully from any of them, that is it. That is another task done. So once you've done that, the next place we need to be going is the Ithil area, and from here you want to just follow the main pathway over to the west section of Privdinus. Alternatively, you could stop off here in the Iowa section and do your Rush of Blood game. The problem is you need to get a wave 15, which does require some decent-ish equipment and some luck and some knowledge of what you're actually fighting. Additionally, you can only do it on the rewarded version of it, so you can't completely and utterly repeat it over and over again in the practice. It must be the rewarded one. The problem with that is you can only do the rewarded version once per week. So it'll either be very easy for you or it'll annoy you to tears. But I'll get to that at the end. So either way, make your way over to the Ithil area, and once you're over here, head to the western side of it and go ahead and mine 1 crystal flecked flask piece. Don't know what you'd call them, redstone. As soon as you own one, turn that into glass and create yourself a crystal flask. With the crystal flask in hand, go ahead and use your ranging pot on it, and that'll create the grand ranging pot. Once you've created the grand ranging pot, that is another task done. So you may notice, but I don't actually have a attuned crystal weapon seed in my inventory. That's because I've already done it, but you need to do this anyway, so if you do have one on you, this is how you do it. From here, you head a touch to your east into the other section of the Ithil area, next to Lady Ithil. And next to here, you will find the Singing Bowl. Click on this bowl itself, and I'll cut to when I did actually do this once upon a time ago. And when you click on it, there will be a little drop down menu. Switch over to Crystal Attuned Weapons if you haven't already, and simply choose any weapon, it doesn't matter what it is, and simply sing it. This will require your weapon seed plus 2000 harmonic dust, and 90 smithing. So as soon as you make it, that'll be another task complete. Happy days. So with all that done, it's now moving on to the next one, so go ahead and home teleport to Privdinus as we go into the Tower of Voices. And you want to go up the stairs in the northeast corner. You want to equip the Crest of Seren. With that equipped, you want to stand near where Seren actually is, and then simply bow or curtsy, depending on whether you're male or female. As soon as you do so, that is another task done. So moving on to the last one then, you want to teleport over to Daemonheim, and you want to bank everything, all your equipment and everything in your inventory, obviously. You want to bring out your Ring of Kinship and your Garajo card. If you haven't picked up your Garajo card, you can pick it up right here from the Garajo. And then all you need to simply do is enter any kind of dungeon you're in floor, it doesn't matter which one. And once you're inside, use the Garajo card, and that is it. That is the final task complete, assuming you've done Rush of Blood. So for this one, get your Ring of Kinship, enter a dungeon with your Garajo card in hand, activate the Garajo card once you're inside. That is the task complete for you, nice and simple, not much to it. And that is it. The only thing you're going to be left with at this point is Rush of Blood, same as myself, and that is a bit of a pain in the ass. It may be worthwhile to keep going through the practice versions, come on son, you can do it, and repeat those over and over, and ideally do the gold as it's easier than doing the platinum rush. So all you need to do is reach wave 15. You don't, as far as I know, you don't have to complete wave 15, it's just reaching it, and it must be the rewarded version, which means you can only do it once per week, or attempt it once per week I should say. But the practice versions you can do over and over and over again until eventually you get the hang of it, and suddenly be getting wave 15 on the gold platinum rush will be nice and simple for you. So yeah, when I get around to doing it, or I get good enough at it, I'll probably chuck up an individual guide for Rush of Blood, as I'm sure people may be interested in seeing that in and of itself, let alone for the Elite set. So yeah, with that said, congratulations on completing the Elite set. Not bad at all. So what do you actually get then? Well, once you've finished it, you gain the Quiver 4, which gives you a pro bonus of 4, you get 3 antique lamps, giving you a chunky, healthy amount of XP, 50 Mother Lode shards, 100 corrupted ore, 10 cleansing crystals, 1000 harmonic dust, a 50% charged random crystal weapon. Whilst wearing it, you have the ability to take a portrait in the photo booth with the head of one of the 8 lords or ladies of Privthinus, double the crystal blossoms harvest from the player grown crystal tree, 5% damage boost against Dark Beasts, access to a new teleport to the Harmony Pillars at the Melia clan area, and at all times whether you're wearing it or not, daily logs from Koiden, a chance to not use charges on a most wanted card, and 5% chance of not using a charge on your attuned crystal bow and ward. So all in all, not bad, can't complain. And that's pretty much it, people, so hopefully you found this useful, and until next time, I will catch you all later. Have a good one.